How do I know if my child thinks I'm poor? That's one message I recently got, and it made me laugh. I recently started a TikTok page for Modern Momsies, and I had shared a post saying, stop telling your kids that you do not have money just because you do not want to yield to their endless wants. And I told them why. I said, the kids do not understand that there is a middle class. They just feel there is poor and there is rich. So every time you say, I do not have money, they just believe that you're poor, their family is poor. And what can that do to our kids? It can affect their self-esteem. And then they go to school and believe that the other kids are rich and they are poor. I told them when they come, help them understand their need and their wants. Let them always come. And every time they come, you can always help them understand their wants and their needs. I, for one, I like to tell my kids, money is not the problem. But one thing I will not do is spend it anyhow because they work hard to earn money. This one I'm going to save. This one I'm going to invest. This one I'm going to spend on our need. Okay, yeah, this one we can use on wants. And if I don't want to indulge them, I can say, I'm not going to spend anything on wants this time because I'm going to save all of it. Or because I'm going to invest all of it. So, you can always educate your kids without telling them that you do not have money. I have said a lot of things now without mentioning that I do not have money. So let's go back to this person's question. How do I know if my child now thinks I'm poor? Because I have done everything that you have asked us not to do. One thing you might notice is that your child has stopped making requests. They just don't come to you to make any demands. Because they now feel my parents are poor and I do not want to drive them further into poverty. Maybe if I stop asking for things, they can wiggle out of this poverty. And you would not know if they need anything because they do not know the difference between want and need. They just feel they do not have money. I'm not going to ask them for anything anymore. When you find out they need something and you'll be wondering why they never told you about it. That's the reason. 2, you'll find out that your child does not want to bring friends home. Yes, because they believe their friends are rich and they are poor. Their friends are probably sitting on gold chair in their house and they do not have that. And they do not want to bring friends home just because of that reason. A child will not bring friends home if they think they're poor. Now, 3, you might not see this, but your child is naturally outspoken and bold and confident in the house. But when they get to school, they're less confident because they believe they're poor and the other kids are rich. I'll stop there. These are a few things you might notice in your child if you've been saying things like that. And there's so many things you can say without telling your kids you do not have money. I hope you learned a thing or two. Cheers.